yeah, throw your neighborhood in the air. If you don't care. Oh yeah, throw your neighborhood in the air. If you don't care. Boo, boo doo, boo doo, boo doo, boo doo, boo doo. Oh yeah, throw your neighborhood in the air. If you don't care. Yeah, day. Throw your hood up, day. You know me around here, Craig. You better throw a cucamonga like it means something. What's up, B? I'm gonna punch somebody at church. Hey, I told Charades what you said about my hat. I said, Black Ranger, B-Wop said it's my color. He was like, if B-Wop said it, it's probably not a lie. Yeah, nigga. My first stream mama know what she talking about, nigga. Looking good in this motherfucker. But I woke up too late, so I mean, yeah, it sort of always has been. And I've always asked women, like, why the fuck is that my color? Or they be like, why you wearing red or orange? I'm like, my mama made this color. They be like, oh, your mom's so smart. The color fits you so nicely. How does a color fit somebody? Women can color code anything. My bad, it started buffering. Man. But yeah, guys don't know how color coding works. I've tried working with a female mechanic who used to color code her tools. Simple. She just put them in a box. All of her box wrenches were in like an orange box, and all of her sockets were in like this big red container. Oh my God, it was so organized. All in boxes that bitch couldn't even lift. Just like bitches. Yeah, pack a box so you can't lift it. And then talk about how much you don't need men until you got to that box again. Extra trips would just be too much. And then female mechanics like, that's not fair. Can you lift your toolbox? Fuck no, I can't lift my toolbox. That motherfucker heavy. If the toolbox fall on me, y'all gonna have to help me. That motherfucker heavy. I was in here smoking crack with Bobby Brown and Whitney, and that motherfucker fall on me. And Bobby and Whitney leave me in here. I'm stuck. I ain't getting out. Motherfucker heavy jack. Oh man, Jesse toolbox fell on him back in the day. He said he opened the drawers and just manually every drawer he was opening, he was just taking shit out the drawer. He said, "My empty the whole damn toolbox still could get that motherfucker off me." Jesse had the original snap on box. He's like, that's why it's illegal to have a heel in a mechanic shop now. You see a heel, don't work there. That shit's illegal. Can't even have a little heel. Shit almost killed me, man. It was funny when old man Jesse told the story because all his tools from the 1800s, the early 1800s, like them tools was heavy as a bit. You don't ask Jesse to borrow shit. You ask old man Jesse, you can ask him for shit, but a hammer to do brakes. And he got some hammers so motherfucking big to do brakes, you can lift it, motherfuckers. This nigga got a custom hammer. I bullshit you not. Nowhere can you ever buy a motherfucking 100-pound fucking hammer. You can't swing that bullshit. Oh man, Jesse, bitches not weigh 100 pounds back in the day. I'm from Wisconsin. Bitches in Wisconsin weigh about 3 or 4 times. I can pick up a 400-pound bitch. I can pick this up. Watch this. Look. Blam! Especially when them Dodge trucks came in. I'd be like, go get Jesse. If Jesse don't come to work that day, well, I guess you got to do his brakes tomorrow because we don't know where Jesse put them big ass hammers. Nigga, he had one hammer that was, he had a 100-pound hammer. This motherfucker had a 150-pound hammer. And we used to all time using it for. It was like, oh man, Jesse was trying to break boats with that motherfucker back in the day. What's up? What's up, Ridge Tucker Dunn? What's up, Dom Burton? But anyway, no, Dom Bulton. My bad, Dom Bulton. My reading skills haven't started working this morning yet. You gotta wait for it. They load, nigga. Like PlayStation. When it load, the graphics gonna be cold. So you let it load. All bullshit aside, though. What the fuck he was using it for? I said, he's breaking asses with the motherfucker. I said, what you mean? He was breaking asses with that motherfucker. That motherfucker passed down from his daddy. That's what old man Jesse used to get a whooping with. That big ass hammer. His daddy used to be like, bend over so I may strike you with the hammer of Thor. It was old back then. I smite thee! Can you take that hammer to the ass, bro? Why you think old man Jesse walk like that? So then we told old man Jesse and shit. He was dying laughing. I told old man Jesse. That's why I told old man Jesse, one day he was like, because I was arguing with my daddy, he was like, you gonna miss your daddy. I said, don't get mad at me, because you told him. And he can stop taking my Millers into motherfucking the liquor store and trading for fucking Budweiser. And he can stop putting Budweiser on my fucking tab. That's a Miller tab. It's a difference. He don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's what old man Jesse do. I said that big ass hammer. They had folks building the temple in Asgard. He was he was on all the trucks that was hauling into the side. Yeah, old man Jesse, let us tell it. He helped make the original motherfucking pickup truck. He made the Model T with that motherfucker. He was in the factory swinging that motherfucker like boom, boom, boom. You know it was handcrafted. Boom, boom. The most useless tool I ever seen in my life. Useless. We used it one day too. Yeah, we used it. I used it. Until I used it. You gotta pick it up like, and you just gotta be like, bow, and you crack whatever you gonna hit. I'm gonna tell you another trick I used to do, because all you can do is raise it. I used to lift it, raise it, and run forward with that motherfucker like, yeah, boom. Nigga, I cracked the rotor in half with that motherfucker. No bullshit. I mean a disc. The drum. That's what I'm thinking about. The drum. The drum on the back of the be on the back of the bracket. I cracked that motherfucker clean in half with that big ass hammer. Y'all think this hammer big? Near to me. Y'all think this motherfucker big, Jack? Jesse had a hammer like this. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's like a 10-pound hammer or some shit. It's got to be like 10 pounds, man. But this is typically what you get. We already getting high. I'm getting high explaining hammers to people. Telling people why we need hammers. At first, I thought I was going to be the next. back Superman. I don't want to be Steel. I want to be an actual Superman. But I would still crack people with the hammer just to be like, I know Steel. My Superman met other Supermans, nigga. Y'all Superman ain't never met no other Superman. So y'all man about that business where he also on my hammer, right? This is either a 3, right, carved right here in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. That's either a 3 or an R. Looks like an N on camera, but I assure you up close, it looks like a fucking M. Well, it looks like a W right here. The N. I feel like Super Mario with this motherfucker. Remember, you get that big ass hammer on Smash Brothers. That's how this hammer makes me feel. Like I'm playing Smash Brothers. Smash 64. That game used to be fun. Remember, everybody used to be running for the hammer. Somebody pick that shit up and turn around and crack somebody. It's really funny watching from the outside. My hammer's bending. Such blunt force have been applied with this hammer, especially the time I have owned this hammer. You can see this hammer is starting to go crooked. It is no longer on the straight line. I push the hammer to its limits. Can you see? Try to hold this correctly. Can you see down the hammer? Can you see me talking to you through the dimension of the hammer? Now you know how it feels to be the hammer. What is regular hammer? I gotta say it like I'm Thor from Asgard. Hammer. Hey man, get my motherfucking hammer. Man, I need a bigger motherfucking hammer. Go get my hammer. Go get my hammer. I'm summoning my hammer. You, assistant, go get the hammer. You, offspring of my brothers and sisters, get the hammer out of the truck. Beseech the hammer. I bequeath to you the privilege of going to go get the hammer. Male child of my brothers and male. I bequeath you the privilege of going to retrieve the hammer. The hammer of, I bet I get this shit loose this time. The hammer. For real, I hit a socket with this motherfucker. I ain't even hit it full force, nigga. The socket was like, that bitch orgasm and spit that motherfucker right out. She was like, oh, daddy. I had to deliver a little socket, baby, a little 8-up nut. It's somewhere in here. But let's, I need all new nuts for, what's her face over there? The Crown Vic. I mean, my big body. Got a big body on rims, bitch ass nigga. You ain't got no big body. You got a big body? No, you ain't got no big body. You got a little body. You got a little body because you only know a little bit about doing shit to bitches' body. You know what I mean? I got a big body because I fuck with hoes of all sizes, all types. So what's up, y'all? Should you get an extended mag for that hammer? Oh, yeah. I should get an extended mag for this hammer. Bayonet, maybe. Hey, I'm thinking about putting rocks in it. Just remind me of my childhood. Remember how everything when we was kids had rocks in it? Remember the girls had the hula hoops with the rocks in them? That made hula hoop time much funner. Because then you knew when it was happening. You was like, hula hoop time. See, I hear hula hooping. I didn't expect to see Michelle out here hula hooping. Guess I'll watch Michelle do the hula hoop for a while. We ain't got no cable. Even we got cable, I was like, I'm better off watching the hula hoop and the double dutch tournament. I'm wait till they done double dutching. But yeah, is everybody still here? Can y'all hear me? Y'all still here? What's going on? Is y'all still here? And bacon. Ham, bacon, and toast. That's why British kids can't read, but Mike. Be mad. British not eat gruel, Mike. Where did you hear that? You know y'all eat gruel. I think I'm British. He's tiny Tim. I'm not tight. You know what, Mike? I'm not gonna argue with you guys. I'm not gonna argue with you guys at all. I'm gonna have a spot of cheese, girl, please. British kid had to make us feel bad. Hey, Mike. So making fun of orphans. Come over here with that smart grown up shit. Nigga, we just had an argument about who was the best Ninja Turtle. Shut the fuck up. It's obviously Raphael. Because that's the only one name I can really remember. The rest of them niggas' names get a little spacey. And I only know Raphael's name. He right there. I know Leonardo too. I use that one to make fun of my big brother. You notice that Leonardo says he right? If they be like, why you making plans? Oh, it is. Nigga, what the fuck does that mean? And then this dumbass nigga Mikey, like, you right, like Mikey baby. He get to pick, he get to pick majority of the pieces. I'm the leader. I get the lead majority of the team. Be everybody. I'm the leader out of 3 out of 4. Raphael like, I must be 4. No, nigga, you number 2 though. You number 2. You deep in the list though. I mean, you right in the middle. So it makes me the leader. Mikey be like, that makes sense. Donatello be like, nigga, I don't want to argue with y'all about this. I'm tired of arguing about this shit, man. Raphael be like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Squeeze that shit. That nigga is not the fucking leader. You tell me he the leader because he the oldest? That shit's stupid to me. And before when they was the kids, he's like, I'm the biggest. And now Raphael bigger than him. Still the oldest. That don't mean Leonardo the oldest brother. I'm gonna tell you how you know he the oldest brother, right? Notice Leonardo don't let nobody drive the turtle van. Nobody can drive a turtle van. That's Leonardo shit, right? If it ain't, you can't tell that he's supposed to share it with his brothers. Don't nobody got a set of keys but Leonardo turtle van because this nigga fuck it up. They be telling this nigga, pull over the turtle van. I'm about to run these bitches over. Whoa, I love this van. Bitch ass nigga. You just hear a mutated pig with the van. Replace the front end, the radiator, upper guard, the windshield. You might even crack the frame on this motherfucker, man. You want bullshit. Now you gotta do frame off restoration. Fuck with this nigga. That's why if you notice, he was like, I ain't fixing shit. He got me fucked up. How about that? And notice, Raphael stopped fixing no turtle van. Ain't no nitrous system coming from the engine. That's Donatello making motherfucking spacecraft propulsion and shit like that. See, Donatello's smart. He know the whole time Leonardo was the leader, all he wanted to do was build shit. And Donatello was like, I can avoid being a leader or having to track these niggas if I just give them technology. Stupid motherfuckers. And Raphael was like, you know what? Fuck you, because you're not the leader, bitch ass nigga, and you're a terrible leader. Fuck you, Donatello. You're not that fucking smart, bitch ass nigga. Because if you was smart, you'd have figured out a way so we can all have a whip. But now, you gave us skateboards. You're not as smart as you fucking think. And Michelangelo, I ain't got to tell you that you a dumbass. But you my baby bro, so call me you need some shit, man. I don't let them niggas fuck with you. I bought a motorcycle. How you buy a motorcycle when you a turtle? Nigga, I went and bought a motorcycle and I'm a turtle. Got me fucked up, nigga. I'll see y'all there. Ain't nobody on that shit. Fuck, dude, I don't like his driving. Leonardo was like, you still gotta put on gas. No, the fuck I don't gotta put on gas. I'm telling Master Splinter, go tell him. And while you at it, tell Pops you owe me some money, bitch ass nigga. He went right near the snitch, like, Daddy! This nigga Leonardo, he don't want to follow. This nigga Raphael, he don't want to follow the rules. He supposed to help me fix the van like everybody else. It's everybody's van. It ain't just my van. I just be driving. The last time he got to spend the block on some whole man. You never let anybody drive it. Yes, I do. No, you don't. And look, he could at least help me fix my exhaust. You knock the exhaust off every year. Nobody cares anymore. This is why Stretcher get away, because you knock the exhaust. Now I'm supposed to do with the van. I don't know how to fix that motherfucker. Stop driving. Like you know how to fix that motherfucker. How we gonna catch the bad guy? You haven't been catching bad guys. You've been driving off a bridge into buildings. For all the work you put on them. Man, fuck niggas, man. Bitch ass, picky ass niggas. You can tell Leonardo, big brother. Them niggas be on their way. No, Mikey said front. Mikey get in front, slam shot the door, boom! Raphael slide the door just to piss him off. That's why Donatello made the door open up and down. But pay attention. Raphael still grab the door and pull it shut. Raggedy ass door. Shit don't work with technology. And this nigga, pay attention. When they all jump in the van, he always look back, even on the cartoon. Because he a hoe ass nigga. Don't be slamming my door. Shut your bitch ass up. Let's go, bro. April's in danger, but damn. Which one of you niggas got some gas money? Well, nigga, let us check our shit. We ain't got no pockets, bitch ass nigga. That's a Master Splinter roll up like you dirty hurting ass niggas. Always broke. Here's $20. Donatello helping them niggas steal gas to the point where they got a gas station. I don't know if y'all knew that about the Turtles, but yeah, they have a gas station. That's why you never see them at the gas station. They stealing shit from the underground. But yeah. I can see the brother dynamic. And they all got their place. It's weird too. His mama had 4 kids, and we match all up with exactly their birth, all exactly their birth date. That bitch thinks she the smartest because she typed the fastest. Fine, you're the smartest then. I don't know if you noticed or not. We all got the same mutation, Donatello. You ain't no smarter than everybody else. Why you always talking that shit? But whatever. I'm smarter if I read more. Okay, Donatello, we understand. We understand how fast you type, buddy. It's unmatched. What's up, Tank? I need to go to the gas station. See you guys. What's going down, everybody? About to catch a body. Otherwise, she was a one-hit wonder. You can't ride out and call the body. Bitch at home raising them bodies right now. That's some shit to show your daughters. Like, look how fast I was. I wrote a song about it. It was a hit. These new kids be making me mad. This nigga riding a bike on the sidewalk. And I don't want to hear that's the fucking rules. No, it's not. Live a little, nigga. Shit. Ride in the street. It will make a man out of you. What if I fall? That's the point. Ride your ass in the street. What if I get hit? That's the point. I don't think it's safe to hit children. And cars are softer now. And they got better brakes. When my generation was getting hit, we was going over the hood of them motherfucking jack. ABS is like new, but it wasn't doing what the fuck it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like, we used to get hit by cars and hear the ABS. Like, while you rolling down the hood. Yeah. That was a thing for my generation. Get your ass ran over. You could also be ran over by, if you was a male, your first girlfriend. Fun fact. So we started driving at like fucking 10. So this little bitch might only be 13. She would still run you over with a car because she knows how to drive. So yeah. I've seen a whole lot of people get hit. I was a whole lot of people. I mean, I got hit a couple times. Oh, a bitch hit me and knocked me about 8 motherfucking feet. We used to have this island. We still got the island. The island I'd be driving around. I'd be like, we used to have a big ass pole in the middle of a tree that was growing there. The tree would never get that big. Something about maybe this big round before somebody hit the motherfucking island and took the tree out. Somebody always going over the top of the island. So, yeah. Anyway, somebody always going over the top of that fucking island, but it's historical, so it's been forever in this neighborhood. So we just I don't know why the city don't like decorate or some shit. You know what I be thinking about? Why don't they just make intersections that don't require stoplights? I've seen sketches of this shit. We got an intersection like this on Silver Spring. These dumb motherfuckers did. Put a stoplight on it. Yeah. Damn, why they would put a stoplight right there? Tech doesn't need a stoplight right. You can just tell. You can just tell that intersection was designed by the mowers. Looks old too. I really want to take y'all up there on a motorcycle. Man, I can't call it beer like broker. Just doing my motherfucking thing, man. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the fucking gas station. But yeah, why don't they just design intersections that don't require fucking stoplights? I guess the problem with intersections that don't require red lights is it's harder to make a left turn. I guess that's the issue. But I don't know how your city's set up. But Milwaukee and Chicago, you can make a right-hand turn on red. You can also make a left-hand turn on red if you're coming off a one-way, and it's safe to do so. All right, we finna go to the gas station. Is y'all motherfucking ready? Another one bite the dust. Wanna get you. Another one bite. Wanna get you, sucker. Another one bite the dust. Look at that ass nigga. I gotta work today. It is a tank, nigga. Oh, you talking about my heat? That heat that be blowing like that, boy. You talking about that heat that be blowing like that, boy? Huh? Motherfucking monster, boy. This little 5'3". It made the tip sensor in my camera get stuck. Fuck out of here. This little motherfucker be ready. Sounds fine to me. Needs an Italian tune-up. Love you too, B-Wasp. Y'all see that Bronco right there? The Ford Bronco. Same color as my hat. What you know about that, Jack? All these tow truck drivers waiting to charge $200. Oh, I heard one that was cheap, and she got a husband. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And I normally don't deal with she got a husband ass bitches, cause as soon as you try to, she'll tell you 80. Her husband's like, it ain't never been 80. It's been 120. I don't do nothing but 80. I don't know what she talking about. I don't know why she think it's 80. Then you can have your bitch call that nigga and he'll tell her 50. I ain't got time for that whole ass shit. Nope. And when bitches meet me, they think I'm supposed to fix their car. Like, bitch, no. Y'all still here? I understand. I ain't got no gas money to drive to your crib, B-Wasp. Woody. Shit, I can't call it. Stop. Oh. Shit. YouTubing.
Right now? Super live?
Yep, I'm actually live in the chat.
Put me in there. Like, what you got other than that, man?
Shit, chilling.
You still be busting those?
Yep.
You can pull the trailer on the back of here?
Nope.
Got a hitch?
Nope, my hitch about to fall off of this motherfucker.
I got enough one for mine.
I gotta pull it, I have to pull it with that red truck. So I'm about to get that one fixed. I'm trying to see what's going on in my life. You know how I get down. Let me fix that car, buy another one.
Type shit. Wheel spill. Man, shit. I got some moves that I do want to make. It's just, man, I need to make sure I got a hitch. A nice little hitch. If that hitch don't fit, if it don't fit,
What size ball tape?
I think that's like a 2.5. What's the name?
That's exactly what's on the red truck.
I got one, and I got the scraps already. I mean, I've been preparing myself back and forth, buying all kinds of shit, you know, going back and forth to that little place that they call hell. Right. You know what I'm saying? They spell it a little different. But you know what I'm saying? Real spill, motherfucker, carrying on shit. I'm finna do this shit all over again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely. And I'm running to people right now that's on the same tip, and I'm like, damn, why did I have to bump into you now? But shit, I'm glad I did, because
man,
there's some clothes or there's some other shit. Then now I got somebody need some shit hard in their basement clean, and they talking about paying me for it. But I'm like, damn, I don't even really know the price to give a motherfucker. Because in all
let me know when it come up. Because listen, all I gotta do actually is throw some calibers on the truck. And then we can take that one back and forth to the junkyard.
It could probably be next week or some other type shit, because I ain't too in a rush, because I just want to make sure I got enough scrap to salvage. You know what I'm talking about? What I'm gonna pick up. That way everybody don't feel like they losing out, and especially the driver, because we want to make sure that the driver got something. Because you know what I'm saying? Around the beginning, the main person pulling and hauling and shit, no matter if you lifting them off.
We can pull it and haul it with my shit. I can be the driver.
That's all I'm saying. I just need somebody that's gonna actually. Like,
and I help you load this shit.
Hauler and shit. Even if it was just two of us, we get paid for the scraps, because all they finna do is clean up the basement. I don't care how many washrooms and dryers they got down there. I'm gonna take that shit and scrap it, and I'm gonna scrap it right, because I want all my money. You know, I'm talking about breaking some of this shit down.
Man, you barking up you barking up that tree for that shit.
I'm barking up the right one, because I even got some shit on the side of the
But I know how you is. We'll start it, and then that shit won't be going right. You be like, no, let's take it all in, fool. Let's just take it all in.
Because, man, shit, I need that cash fast. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we can definitely do it.
Down there on the side of the house now, and I'm like, damn. I really went and got me a hammer the other day, but I got shit at the crib. I don't feel like keep misplacing my tools. And if I have to misplace my tools in order to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever I gotta get done, that's a different story for me, see? And all I wanna
grab
do
this
is
motherfucker.
All I wanna do is, you know what I'm saying?
Heavy as a bitch.
Nice. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We can scrap with this motherfucker.
Hell yeah. All I need to do is
take apart
the bed spring. And when I take apart that, I'm gonna use the same bed spring for the trailer piece. So that way, you know what I'm saying, if I'm gonna put something up in there, all I'm doing is, you know what I'm saying, creating a barrier so nothing falls out. When it don't fall out, shit, I'm gonna tack that shit in just the same way it is and get out here and act like a nigga, you know what
Give me about a week.
Know how to motherfucking search for shit.
Listen, because in a week and a half, I had batteries for my new tools. I got some woodworking tools there, so we definitely got that shit going, and I'll get the calibers from my truck.
Man, I'm still on the same shit.
Because that's my motherfucking goal. Get the calibers from my truck, and I want to fix my Crown Vic. I want too bad as a bitch, but that's another story.
So you got the motorcycles down now.
Yeah. Come buy one.
Shit, it's all bad right now.
Come buy one for the dirt.
Shit.
For the dirt.
You know, I gotta ride at something first. Like, I gotta see how I feel. You know me, shit. I'm still working off this little ankle and shit, motherfucker.
Listen,
walk all over.
I got a pretty ass Suzuki Katana down there.
It's sticking up, the ass sticking out.
Yep, that's that white one.
A silver, white looking one.
Yep.
I think I seen it last night when I was walking past.
Yeah. Come by, they need a battery and a stator. And you can take the stator out my other bike. I got a Raggedy 600 sitting right there. Just like the one I donated Booty. But you know, right? I donated who?
You know I'm dead, right?
Who, Tab?
Over there. He dead. He died. But I think somebody murdered him.
Oh, your uncle.
Yeah, I think somebody murdered him.
Damn.
Shit, how you died naked? You know what I'm talking about? Like, how the fuck you died naked? I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but I ain't saying no addresses, no shit like that.
Yeah, let's not, cause I'm on live and shit.
But still, it's like shit.
But yeah, I'm getting my shit together anyway.
9 times out of 10, we're gonna rub elbows a couple of days, probably next week or some shit, because like I'm saying, I'm just trying to pull it in, then get the tab and go break that shit down, because when I break it down, I'm stripping the rubber from it. Now I'm getting more for my money versus you sitting up there, oh, we got rubber, got other elements, so now I don't get my money's worth. No, nigga, I need it all. I need it right now, not later.
Well, I'm pretty good at scrapping. I can get you your dollars.
We got something heavy, like, what was that you just showed me?
A hammer.
Better believe me, but somebody welded that motherfucker. Yeah. Somebody better know what they was doing when I reckon they did.
Hey, and you know I don't know how to weld. I had to pay top dollar for this motherfucker right away. Hell yeah.
But no, man, shit, just a different story, same strokes. You know what I mean, different method.
All right, man. You know where I'm at.
Yeah, man.
I'm down there on the corner.
I almost forgot you had one. Something back here. I'm like, man, I see bro almost every damn week.
You only got that hitch back there, so if somebody hit me, they gonna fuck that shit up. That hitch is useless on this motherfucker. Yeah, but the hitch on my red truck is ready. My red truck, my work truck anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Just to go ahead and throw it on that motherfucker.
And like I tell everybody, it don't need them but calipers and brake fluid. And the brakes bled. And I could do that in about 2 hours. I can do that 2 hours in the freezing cold. So.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm ready when I'm ready, but I'm ready when you ready too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the only way I can say it, because if I ain't gonna get ready, I gotta stay ready.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? That's the clue right now. Like I just said, just to clean off them basements there. A lot of these people gonna get to throwing all of this stuff away, drives and shit that don't work. In that particular time frame, I know we're gonna have to make like several different loads, because that's a small ass trailer. I ain't gonna buy no extra long, but a 6x9, still gonna take care of a little business. Just have to stockpile it right and know which ones we taking first. Because if we finna take the jump, you know what I'm saying, that's less money back in our pocket to even put for gas if a nigga had to bust one run down and do a move.
I got you.
There's a lot of shit need to get gone. Like, man,
I got you, and I'm gonna show you how to sort that shit to get the most money. And I'm gonna show you which shit is like petty, like you shouldn't even worry about.
Magnets. This pop, aluminum,
I got
steel,
you.
metal. Stop playing.
I got you.
In a minute, brother.
Yep, love. I got this. Just you know where I'm at. I'm down here on the corner. You said what?
That's your brake line?
Yep. But that's the emergency brake line. It been like that since I got it. It's just motherfuckers done stepped on my steps so much, the part that hold it don't hold it no more. So now it's just hanging. Sometimes it hit the ground. Plus my shocks is going bad. But I plan to strip the engine out of this truck anyway, engine and transmission. Yup, look. Cause I cracked the damn frame on this motherfucker. Ooh, what was that? Black women booty move when they walk. Yeah, I'm always talking business, B Wasp. I don't never stop talking business. Shit, I gotta go to work today. jobs lined up. What's happening, Rummy wrong? Hell yeah, BY something active. Super Mario #1. No. That's what's happening. Hey, another thing is get this motherfucking money. No. That be my motherfucking goal. Get this motherfucking money. No, I just had an outburst and calmed down, but that's how life works. Get this motherfucking money. These niggas need to wake up, man, so I can start getting this motherfucking money. Y'all missed the freestyle session last night. I totally fucking bombed. That shit was trash, Joe. We all got our off days, right? My shit. Y'all been waiting on this. I was waiting for the sun to come out, but we ain't had no sun. Y'all couldn't get the, yeah, y'all couldn't get the new shot of the nigga. Yeah. I'm telling you, I was born to be in the CIA. I was born to just change clothes and people think I'm somebody else. I was born to do this. Yeah, I was flowing. Barely. My flow was weak. Like I needed Prostivet. Man, I'm rolling up right now. I just put on my glasses because I'm a Milwaukee nigga. You know what I mean? I can't even blame it on being a Milwaukee nigga. I'm a fucking millennial. I think it's appropriate to wear sunglasses everywhere but in the fucking sun. I buy sunglasses that'll work anywhere but the fucking sun. I'm a millennial. Are you making lamb and rice? Okay. What these you putting down here, Hunter? What's them? On them glasses, huh? Okay, man. My friend, round frame, ain't no square frames, man. You put some square frame down there. You shouldn't have made them. And why you make them pink? That's how old me it be. How they make them pink, nigga? That's how they on the phone. Nigga, that's emoji. A what? Emoji? That's what the grandbabies do. That's a dance. That ain't no damn thing. It's a dance. What they're doing is emoting. It's not the same thing as an emoji. Why not? Remember when I was a kid, you said words could sound the same, but that don't mean they're the same damn word. That's why we got words. I'm telling you that now. Leave me alone. Go ask your grandkids why do they be emoting. I don't fucking know. Why you don't never say nothing then? Cause I'm a millennial and it's too funny watching little kids emote. That's the funniest shit in the world to me. Especially that rubber dance. Hey, my nephew Jamari, I do it so good. He's like a little snake when he do it. He be busting that shit open though. He got a little body like rubber. He look like a Popeye character. I used to pay him $1 to do it. Like, do the dance. He'd be like, no, Uncle Rabbit. I'm like, do the dance, nigga. You want $1? Damn, do the dance. Boy, he's laughing at me. That cause you got that work, nigga. Put your dance on TikTok. You just scared to be embarrassed. His little black ass used to be killing that shit. Like, he knew all the Fortnite dances. I know one Fortnite dance, nigga. I got one. That's it. And then Fortnite wasn't a game that millennials was gonna be good at anyway. Y'all know we violent. You can't be violent all the time on Fortnite. You gotta stop and dance with people sometime. We ain't stopping to dance. Ain't no dancing. It's a gunfight, nigga. I'm gonna shoot you in the face as soon as you start dancing, nigga. And the game is gonna fuck me up for that because you should have just danced with him instead of shot him in the face. Yep. The game knows you a millennial too, because you was dumb enough to tell the game how old you were when you bought a game that was over 17. Plus the games you own. Nigga, who else owns Mortal Kombat and ain't erased it yet? You got a non-erased version of Mortal Kombat? Oh, they finna dog your ass in Street Fighter. What? You got 3,000 fights? Really? Really? You done had over 800 V's in this motherfucker, huh? Okay. Yo, stand a chance for Fortnite. I'm telling you right now. You know, I played 007 to the point where the game called me deadly. You get a rating. I'm like popping. The game called me deadly. Be smoking shit. I ain't playing with you. Secret agent man. Secret agent man. Pow! Pow! Dun, 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 dun. That was my shit. They ain't never blow off the gun, but they should have. It was a hot game. You had to be there. You just had to be there. You just had to be there. I mean, and then the game used to get intense. Niggas be like, you can't win without the gold gun. Cut the gold guns off then. See, 007 made it so y'all just have whatever guns y'all want. And then when you finally kill them in all the guns, they want to play the gun match, which y'all know about, and Call of Duty. They upgrade your gun every time you shoot. I mean, then that shit get boring. Then a nigga be like, fuck it, throw hands. And then you throw hands. Yeah, you can throw hands in 007. Rap on a motherfucker with judo chop. You run through level 5 them again. Oh, 007 was my shit. It ain't that cold here. It's not that cold today. That's all my nephew used to call me. And I hope it don't rain while I'm doing my thing. Yeah, 007 was the shit. And then them boards, when y'all used to play them together, they used to start arguments. But nigga, you can't kill me though. I'm 100-0 around this motherfucker, nigga. I'll smoke your ass, nigga. All right. Let me guess, you want to play with the blue controller? I'll never play with the blue controller on 64 because it was always broke. Because the sore losers always had a blue controller. I didn't want a red controller. I tried to get a green controller. My mom bought a blue controller because my baby brother wanted a blue controller because he's a sore loser. Guess what he did with the blue controller? He broke it. $38 uphill. I don't know what the fuck uphill is, but if it's anything like motherfucking Fahrenheit, it's cold as a bitch there. I can't see my breath. So I know it's above 36. It's above 38. It's a good 42 degrees when you can't see your breath in Wisconsin. But it still got that outside. I mean, you go outside, your knees be like, bird. So yeah. I remember back when I was going to school to be an art teacher, right? Looking ass nigga. I know I look like the art teacher. Actually, with this hat on, I kind of look like the science teacher. I look like the science teacher that can make you real interested in science. Nigga, I don't need no motherfucking science, nigga. I'm a D-boy. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to cook your crack. You lose crack when you cook it, don't you? What type of question is that for a teacher to ask a student? You here to learn, right? It's my job to teach you measurements, right? If you put the correct measurements with the correct method, you can get it done. I bet you use the microwave, don't you, scrub? Hey, man, listen. Little dog, I want you to grow up to be some motherfucking body. But if you cooking crack up on a spoon or in a microwave, the only person you gonna be is a crackhead. Well, nigga, get a stove. You better off baking your motherfucking crack. Just telling you the truth, nigga. And then you need to do some research and figure out what was crack cooked up with back then and what is it cooked up with now to make it different. I tell you what, if you can do that, I'll advance you to the final test. If you can do that. It's the math teacher's job to teach y'all measurements. I'm a science teacher. I got it, dog. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Oh, it's 38 up there in New York. With no glasses or hat, I look like the gym teacher. You right, too. I look like that gym teacher that don't give a fuck, too. I look like that gym teacher when you ask me what we doing, I'd be like, shut the fuck up so I can take attendance. Then I take attendance. Then I just throw balls and jump ropes out. The niggas be like, nigga, we seniors in high school. We don't need a ball. Fuck it, bro, D. Bitches be like, we don't need no double dash, baby. Yeah. Okay, you wanna play? I better shut the fuck up. I'm that gym teacher that you think like that old ugly ass nigga, but I got thick ass baby mamas coming up to the school. Thick as a bitch walking past the gym class. Like, this nigga ain't shit. You ain't even teaching the kids. Like, shut up. Nobody ask you nothing. What is you here for? Teach these little niggas how to be athletes like me. Well, that one can't even shoot. Don't worry about him. You always got scragglers in class. He'll be all right. And these PE teachers suck nowadays because the PE teacher used to be the one who teaches the boys about hygiene. Special hygiene. Like how to make your feet not motherfucking stink. But it'd be up to the science teacher. I could probably be in the gym and a science teacher. Nigga, my math score was so high. My science score was so high, I got a 600. And they kicked me out of the testing room early. On some bullshit, just to try to sabotage my test, and I still got a 600. After that, I ain't passed no more motherfucking tests. They wasn't playing with me. Nigga, I passed that shit with a 600. They made me take it again. 575 next time. They only made me retake it to take my grade down. My science skills high in a motherfucker. You better not teach me about no. Hey, listen, I take dead batteries. I'll bring them back to life. I just don't be feeling like doing that shit. But I've done it. I've made batteries live fucking 6, 7, 8 years past their motherfucking warranty. I don't be bullshit. It was like 7 up. It was like 7. It was -1. God damn. Half the time, the gym teacher be the one that don't have a wife, and he begging everybody mother on the low. Oh, you know why he bagging everybody mother on the low? Because he got a wife and the gym teacher's a hoe. Well, you right. He got an ex-wife. But yeah, that gym teacher, he showed me trying to slide moms. He was like, your son a good athlete. Like athletic niggas, huh? I need some athletic babies, yeah, man. But I fit more like the science teacher. I'm the one your mama thinks she can talk shit about. Like, who is that nigga? You think he the shit with them motherfucking glasses on? I bet he don't do shit. Fuck him. That's his truck. That raggedy ass truck. Then one day your mama need a jump outside of school, and you be like, "Hey, Mr. Bru Sitdee, you give my mama a jump?" Yeah. You tell me how electrolysis works? Oh, come on, man. How does electrolysis work? All right, man. All right, man. All right, man. All right, man. I'm gonna tell you how electrolysis circulate. Can I do the circulation system? Sure, do the circulation system. What do you know about the circulation system? Well, you got a positive anode and a negative anode, and they come together to create heat, and that's all it is. It's a transfer of heat. My man, so let me go get you a jump. Pull right up with a jump pack. Yeah, tell your mama I'm balling. Tell her that. They'll be like, Mr. Bru Sitdee car on rims. And it was subbing. Bounce that ass till your shit gets so go move that thing till you can't no more. That truck will be going crazy. Like, biatch, biatch. Shake that bucket. Shake that bucket. Think like that with it. I wouldn't play it by the kids, though. Most of my music. I'll be hearing some of my shit, though. I'll be pulling up like Cash Money Records, taking over for the 999 and 2000. Telling you, I'd been in that bitch. You know it. Next time I go to my job, I'm gonna come back and all of my shit is gonna be stolen. You know it. You fucking know it, Smooth. It's cool. Steal it all, motherfucker. Steal it all. It's genetic. You mean generic? I don't think nothing I got is generic. All the shit I got is name brand for some fucking reason. But most of my clothes is name brand because people donate them to me. I ain't gonna even lie to you, Smooth. Sailing. I don't even want to call you Smooth in honor of my nigga Smooth. Folks at G, and you be in here talking shit. Folks are OG. She didn't survive the ghetto. That's my nigga. And she always treated me with a nurturing type of quality, even when she was irritated or mad. I don't know why, but that, and she a mean ass lady too. But she just take mercy on my poor black ass. And I appreciate her for it. That's why I don't be like turning her down for rides and shit when she needed or some shit like that. Or she be like, give me the change, I get some stuff. I don't even ask what she need from stuff. Matter of fact, I got this coat from Smooth. Fuck you talking about? This top one. It's a fly ass coat, nigga. Now, this ain't gotta be name brand. It's just fucking stylish, nigga. Get off my dick. Fuck is you talking about? Folks be plugging me. But yeah. Nice hood, bro. Bring out your eyes. You know the hood brings out my eyes. I need a hood for this jacket though. I'm gonna find out where Smooth got it from. I bet you folks don't even know. That OG ass nigga gonna be like, I bought this shit a long time ago. She a pimp. That's my nigga though. I don't never see like nobody she ever fuck with, like ever by her house except like maybe her baby daddy. He don't be over there for her. She'll be talking to dude. Fuck do what she wanna do. And that's another thing I respect about her. The fact that she doing what the fuck she wanna do in life. Like you see her at home now, she chilling, being a grandma. But yeah, I mean, cause that's what she wanna do. If she didn't want to do it, she wouldn't be doing it. She remind me of my mama. And then like ladies like that, I respect because they doing what the fuck they want to do. Leave them the fuck alone. They paying their own motherfucking way in life, and you should mind your motherfucking business if that's the case. Like I don't pay her bills. I'm nobody to tell her what the fuck to do. If anything, I'm somebody to encourage her to do some shit, whatever the fuck she want to do. Like a time traveler sold his machine for crack rocks and can't get back home. Yeah. I feel like that too. I feel like this timeline sucks. Fuck did I get here? Fuck did I get here to this stagnated part of motherfucking history? Hey, Smooth selling. My time machine ran out of gas. I had to sell it for crack. I had to. Just spamming it up. Was that in Blind Ranger? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Life keeps on lifing. Just got up. Black tea and Sig. LOL. I'm gonna check on my flowers. I heard that. I had to read it like that. He's like, oh, check on my flowers. 6 a.m. birds are going crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy early in the morning when the birds start chirping. Yeah, I like being while birds chirping when everything looked like blue. Bro got the blue tint to it. Yeah. As I get older, I can no longer see the blue tint. It's kind of sad, but that's the evolution of life. But I do miss that blue tint early in the morning and everything you used to have. I'm like, yeah, I love being up there early for everybody. That's because I got cowboys in my family. Like they was my granddaddies. Yes, black tea is often high in fluoride. Sometimes significantly higher than other teas like green log or herbal tea. Goddamn. Well, don't be drinking fluoride. Nice. I just know B why say nice like that. You from England. Nice. Nice. Nice, Mike. Nice one, you right? Nice one, Mike. Very well then. I just drank black tea because I'm out of milk. Okay. Notice. No, it's right. Accent is perfection. Noise. Noise. I bet you like that. Bloody perfect accent. Well, you know. I don't follow any NFL team. However, I am a lifetime Bronco fan. That means I don't have to watch the Broncos to still be a Bronco fan. That's my team, bro. I wish we pay a fucking quarterback. I'll start watching again if the Broncos pay a fucking quarterback. We don't want to pay a fucking quarterback. We got no money left. We spent all our money on defense. And special teams and running backs. Yeah, we don't spend money how we supposed to as a team in Denver. I don't think our quarterbacks get paid well enough to give a fuck. Yeah, people always say that Broncos getting good. And then I look at this fucking Tim Tebow and shit. I was mad about Tebow. I was like, I did not come back to watch football to watch this bitch ass nigga. He can't even throw. Them big ass arms. Oh man, nope. I take that back. I came back. It was Cutler. Cutler was there. I was like, excuse me? This nigga sucks. And then the Bears drafted him. I was like, I know he sucked now. It's the end of this nigga career when you playing for the Bears. I'm from Chicago. They don't spend money on shit but the defense line. Stop watching when Troy Polamalu retired. Yeah. Look up their record. I'm stuck in 2005. I will. I'll look them up, man. I even look up some of the highlights from the game. Well, yeah, I was mad about Tebow and motherfucking Cutler. When we got Tebow, I was like, come on, man, this nigga he just gay Christian Cutler. He just gay Jason Cutler. Gay Christian Jason Cutler. That's who the fuck he is. Who the fuck is this nigga, man? These fucking Thor arms. Who the fuck is dude? Fuck this nigga son. And then we got Manning. I was like, he the best quarterback since Elway, nigga. I guess that's the best we can do. Didn't he lose to his brother? That was a long time ago. Watch your fucking mouth. Talk about one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever do it, nigga. You know what I mean? He's the best safety ever. Who wasn't that bad? Are you taking up for Tebow or Cutler in here? We do not take up for Tebow or Cutler. Tebow we never heard from again, and fucking Cutler he sucks ass. Come on, man. You see what the fuck he did? Our quarterback is Bo Nix. I'm gonna look him up. Is he white? I hate to be racist, but is he white? This is important information. This right here gonna tell you, should he be a fucking quarterback in Denver? Is he white?
What up, my boy?
Nothing much. Live streaming. Hold on.
Oh, that's good. You see them glasses you got on? Turn around. Fuck, you get these at, man?
I've been had them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a beast though. I'm for him, bro. I watch rugby leagues. No, I'm gonna tell you, it's a technique to American football, right? In places like fucking Denver, and places like Green Bay, it get cold as a bitch in Minnesota. So don't count on no black quarterback doing a motherfucking thing in the motherfucking cold, because black people just don't function in the cold. I know I'm one of them. I played quarterback in the cold. I was cold as a bitch. I was not feeling the Brett Favre flowing through me, goddammit. I'm in Wisconsin. I did not feel the Brett Favre. I couldn't do it. I couldn't channel my inner Brett Favre. I was like, no, nigga. I'm talking about 97 Brett Favre. Nigga, the Brett Favre I was channeling was from like 2004. It was interception after interception. I was better off running the goddamn ball. But to my defense, it was cold. My hands were cold. And them fucking gloves don't help. Change them. Because I change my shit every down. Not every down, but every 4 downs. Take that motherfucker and get it first. And try to throw that motherfucker again with them weak ass gloves on. Then you got on them tight ass hoochie pants. Fucking leggings. Fuck out of here. Football is miserable in the cold. Can I ask you a question? Nigga, did they have hot hands back in 2003? Did they have motherfucking hot hands back in 2003 that normal people could afford? No. I was a fucking teenager gambling. It was fucking miserable. I even had one of them quarterback sleeves that you know that damn Marino had. Remember how he brought the sleeve out? And then all the other teams start getting sleeves. I had one of those fucking sleeves. I was still cold. I even tried to do the Iverson / Elway. I even put extra shit on my arms to keep it warm. Let me tell you a secret when you're black. You can have a warm arm. If the rest of your body is cold, your arm is gonna be moving at a much fucking faster pace. So you got to heat up them knees too, and them hips. And you know, you might as well just freeze. Funny thing about sweating fatigues you, so you can't be out there sweating either. That's the most fucked up part. And white boys always got snow on them. Even when they don't tackle you, they spill snow on you. That's really irritating. How'd you get snow on you, Peckerwood? And then they over there playing in the snow in between downs. Let y'all defense touch some more snow. I'm whooping somebody's ass. Stop touching snow. They rubbing snow on me. I'm gonna change the rules of the game. I'm gonna need a fucking foul. Get this nigga a tech or something. Shit. This nigga done slathered my arm down. Now you see I can't throw no more. That hunky was plotting that. He plotted it. Nigga, I still got an e-bike. What's the big deal about it? I don't ride it because I don't have nowhere to fucking go. I'm getting ready to sell that motherfucker anyway. It's attracting dolphins and kids. And I don't want them around my shit. See that works? And it's about to be fucking winter time, so. That means the range on the battery is gonna be even less than what the fuck it was. Sell it for $100. Yeah. That's about the price I'm at. I'm gonna take a loss, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you true, Blind Range. You know been holding me up. I did some rabbit shit. I lost the charger. I gotta find it. It's somewhere in my piles and piles and piles of shit. I got it somewhere. I'm gonna get it. I'll find it. Or I'll just fucking order another one. And the motherfucker was made in China, so I know for a fact, because it's made in Asia. Anything made in Asia, they take a battery, they have quick charge method. So I know they got quick charge. I want quick charger. No 6-hour charge, 3-hour charger. 110 amp, 110 watt. 220 available. I want 220. 220. Power. 1 hour. No 3 hour. Reduced by 2 hour. Only third of charge time. Bigger charger. But I want my motherfucking money for the bigger charger. If I pay for bigger charger, like it's $35. It's $34.99 plus tax. No.
I'm gonna walk to the crib, man.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You take that with you to the crib.
I'm finished that.
Oh. She ain't wake me up for the church, motherfucker.
I don't know if I should. I don't know if you want to get up, because I should walk past here.
Oh.
And I was late too. I get about 6:45. I got hit walk past about 7 o'clock. I didn't know if you want to get up or not. See what this nigga up.
Yeah, wake me up on Sundays. Appreciate you. Yeah, take it easy. They probably racked it. No, he wasn't waiting. He just stopped to kick it. Smoked his little piece and took off. I don't fuck with anybody that knock on this motherfucking window. Some motherfuckers you gonna hear me tell them get the fuck away from me. They getting brave enough to knock on the window thinking I ain't gonna act the ass online. Somebody think I ain't gonna act the ass online, I'm gonna punch somebody right on YouTube. It's gonna be one of the live highlights. It's gonna be me like. It's gonna be him like. And they so bogus, they gonna tell them right where it's at in the video. It's at the 5-minute mark. What's up, nigga? What's up? What's up, bitch ass nigga? You gotta leave. You gotta leave. Fine, let me grab my motherfucking phone. Stop cursing. No, fuck that shit. I love these glasses though. These P.I.M.P. I would like them better if they were like. I just like the intricate design. I like how much effort it took to make these motherfuckers. That's what I like. I don't like the shape of them though. The color's nice. I like the color. I know it's not gold. It's another color. Bronze. That's the name of this color. I like bronze. It's a really nice, like darkish goldish color. This is, I mean, 1930 philosopher shades. A lot of people like the rounder glasses. Me, I don't dig it. I mean, but I'm rocking my Morpheuses today on the bitches. I'm definitely rocking the Morpheus on them hoes. I simply want to give you a decision that you can subconsciously make. Could be a Yakuza boss. You do not know the boss of the Yakuza was a black man, did you? I see you coming with you come with that believe me, so. Let's not break out the ninja. Black samurai ninja. Unheard of. But niggas are samurai. Niggas are ninja. So they can be both. Unheard of, but possible. You know what don't nobody realize? What is Israel doing with all this money? They're storing it. They're getting ready to reissue it out to help them build Africa. What's going on, Totally Venomous? I think these motherfuckers about to leave the United States. All the rich ones. We were just talking about what my glasses look like. These are Street Fighter Charlie glasses. Too easy. You know what's crazy about Street Fighter? Nobody ever realized that they keep trying to replace Ryu. So you know what's crazy? Unless you played Street Fighter with Ryu, you don't know its backstory. But he's on the cover of every fucking game. You know backstory you happen to know though? Guile. You know more about Guile than any other motherfucking Street Fighter. What leads me to my next theory. Is Street Fighter really about Guile? Is Dog truly the motherfucking main character? Because he was on a TV show and he is in most of the fucking, well, not the movies, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't a Guile fan. My guy Kirby was, though. Shocking. I play with a Japanese guy. He plays with an American. Also, Balrog. So that was even more of a shock. The Japanese kids was really good with Balrog. I got punched out quite a few times. And then when Sega came out, you could do more than 2 fights. Maybe you can only do 2. Maybe that was Dreamcast. The best part about Dreamcast, the music never restarted. It just played, then it looped. It's a feature they kept on Xbox. And I guess what you call it? Switch. But if you've been here on the channel, you know I play the shit out of some Street Fighter. For anybody think it's a game of Street Fighter, I play is the hardest fucking Street Fighter right now. I don't give a fuck what you say. Ain't shit harder than motherfucking. What the fuck is a gym fighter? Fuck that. All that Street Fighter shit easy compared to that. That shit is hard. Everything a quarter circle command. Yeah, Street Fighter though. Hold on. Where you always been? Hold on. Let me see something once, man. I done missed plenty of goddamn comments. It's all about Ken? Yeah, right. Where you was always jealous of Ken and weaker. What? Where you always been my favorite. Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth though. Believe it or not, Ryu was weaker than Ken at first. But Ryu does way more fucking training than Ken. And then Ken unlocked his dark Hado faster. I downloaded Fight K last night, about to go hop on Alpha 2 is the hardest. What? Alpha 2 is not harder than Gym Fighter. You play Gym Fighter. I don't give a fuck. You play Gym Fighter or Gym Fighter Remix, nigga. Play it. I think they both might be Gym Fighter Remix or Super Gym Fighter. They got Super Gym Fighter and Super Gym Fighter Remix. Super Gym Fighter Remix is so fucking hard, they don't even sell it to us in America. Well, 2. I got 1. I be playing that. And they be spamming me the fuck out. That game hard as a bitch. But I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm playing it. So to not only do people on the channel like the artwork, I see it's rarely ever seen footage. And then when you see footage, it's like from 12 years ago. There's no updated footage of it. I mean, so there's that. And it gets me ready for Marvel vs. Capcom, and it gets my quarter circle commands in order. Or half circle commands. I can move on to some shit that's more challenging, like my three-quarter circle commands, which are in Alpha 3. You know what I mean? The most that's ever been in the motherfucking system. Say whatever you like. Alpha 2 is not the hardest. I ain't seen the Street Fighter movies. Okay, sure. Say whatever you like. I've seen the Street Fighter movies. Matter of fact, when I started this channel, I watched some Street Fighter movies. I gotta write them down so I can watch them in order. And I don't like how the movies make Chun-Li seem like she weak. Y'all know I'm 100% Chucky Buns fan. So I don't enjoy watching the Street Fighter movie because Chun-Li always gets slapped around. I don't like that shit. And Bison like, shut up, little Asian bitch. She don't turbo kick him or nothing. He just smack her. Get away. He was trying to whoop Ken and Ryu ass, though. That was the fight of the motherfucking century. He was fucking both of them niggas up like all through Kid. Ryu stepped up, stretched Ryu out. Both of them niggas was dizzy. They didn't even know they was by each other. Folks slid on their ass like, wow, bitch, I'm in Bison. Yeah, them niggas spoke with that teleport. And Bison was running the fade on their ass. Yeah, but eventually they got a hold of him and whooped that ass. That nigga caught combos from both sides. Player 1 and player 2 activate. And they finished him off with the sure you can. Stretch folks' ass out. When I seen the movie, I was like, that is not how it went. Y'all know the truth. And I hate to say this about Ryu, and he is the GOAT, but he ain't never had a fight with nobody fairly but Sagat. Now tell me I'm lying. Just Sagat and Ken, them the only ones in the series to run a proper fade with this nigga. Tell me when he ever ran a fade with somebody else fairly. And I'm gonna put your ass up on Street Fighter lore. I promise you, you gonna learn today. And Adon, he got a fair fight with Adon. But everybody else, fuck no. Yeah, fuck no. I'll tell you why. Y'all still here? Can y'all hear me? And I don't know what the fuck that's saying. Challenge dweller? I don't know what the fuck that is. But I do remember Ken taking off on somebody. I do remember that. But yeah, Ryu ain't never had a fair fade with none of them niggas, man. Say whatever you like, but it never happened. I know you played the game, but it never happened. If you ask me why, I can tell you why. In fact, I'm gonna just tell y'all why, since ain't nobody asked. This why Ryu ain't never ran a fair fade with their ass. Street Fighter 1. Okay. Everybody looking for that nigga was an assassin. In Street Fighter 1, they were in a tournament, but if you pay attention, he was on his way to the tournament. And these are all people he encountered. People who were paid to kill his little ass. Okay, look. Ready? If you thinking about killing motherfucking Ryu, you got another motherfucking thing coming. I'll tell you why. Because all the assassins know about the hits. Now, why is that so important when you're dealing with Ryu? Because you're gonna have to realize something. His daddy is Akuma, and he's fucking assassin. And Akuma monitoring all hits on Ryu. I can prove that also. Okay, go to the first Street Fighter, right? Look at everybody he fought. They were way the fuck out of his league. And Akuma just he was just fucking everybody up. As far as Geki, while we ain't seen him no more, it was Akuma. That was Akuma disguised just to see could his son run the fade. So he gave him one more obstacle. And notice he fought him out in the middle of nowhere. Not in the middle of nowhere. That's outside of the mansion. That's why he's one of the first people you fight with. Because Akuma was waiting there in a fucking ninja suit. A blue ninja suit, might I add. You have blue and white together, what you get? Purple. Okay. That's why Geki's, that's, I understand. Okay, now, moving on to other niggas. Like the Chinese guy, forgot his name, but he's a Chinese guy. What Akuma does is he gets there first. So while you're fighting Geki is technically one level ahead of you running the fade until you get to Sagat bitch ass. But right before you fight, right after you fight the Chinese man, you gotta go fight Jin. How the fuck he beat Gin when he the greatest motherfucking assassin that ever exists? He's also Chung Li's dad, but we're not gonna get off into that. Anyway, fuck he beat Chung Li daddy. Because he was already weaker when he got there. All these niggas be weaker by the time Ryu get there. And then Ryu get there and whoop their ass. He don't know they weaker, but Ryu thinking in his mind like I'm beating these niggas' ass. Anybody run a fade. So now he geeked up because he's steady winning. Blue and white do make purple. Well, I guess blue and black make purple. I guess so. Anyway, whatever. Maybe ain't no correlation between the colors, but I can tell you now, Akuma be there running fade. Street Fighter Alpha come along. He trying to hook Ryu up to the machine. You only get an old school Alpha, okay? 1 and 2, you fight Akuma. It's the last guy. Alpha 3, on the other hand, that's where shit get interesting. Because in that timeline, when you fight with Akuma, you see everybody he's fought with. And Adon comes over, like, nigga, run that fade with me. Why you ain't running fade on me? He was like, cause you a bitch. But I beat you up on my way to beat niggas' ass. Watch out, nigga. I was looking for Sagat. He was like, nigga, I'm gonna cut above Sagat. I'm finna whoop your ass. So then you gotta whoop Adon's ass. You know what I mean? So you see Akuma whooping all these motherfuckers. But if you lose with these niggas in Alpha 3, be it Akuma or Ryu, I ain't lost with Ken in years. I don't know what the fuck Ken get. But he hooks you up to this fucking machine. And that's what Akuma is trying to prevent motherfucking M. Bison from doing. So he get there first and kill the first M. Bison. But keep in mind, M. Bison knows how to protect his soul from some shit like a raging demon. It'll kill his body, but not his soul. So what it does is he goes back and reincarnates and then sends a bunch of clones in there. And then all the other Street Fighter characters fight clones except Chun-Li. She catch the real M. Bison trying to escape in his weaker state. This how she managed to beat him up until the motherfucking chopper get there. But the chopper get there and he like, I got one more move for you. He pulled a T in on motherfucking Dragon Ball Z. He was like, flashbang, bitch, boom, back up. I'm out of here. He was like, you can't do that. That's a girl. He was like, I just did not do it to your mama. Pull off, nigga. That little bitch is kicking the shit out of me. It's my new body. Bitch, kick the shit out of me. I just died. Nigga ain't been alive 15 minutes. Here come this bitch kicking me in my motherfucking head. I think I got brain damage. Look, we gotta go pick him up another body because this brain ain't functioning. My psycho powers ain't shit. So Ryu ain't never made it to the boss fight. Akuma's always been in the background. But when the clones were brought up, they thought they were in Bison. I almost forgot this part. They thought they were in Bison, so they picked up on different parts of his plan. Like the backup plan, well, the plan was to get Ryu. So one of them stuck to the plan to get Ryu and make Ken evil. That's why when M. Bison start teleporting all over the forest, that's them fighting with multiple iterations of M. Bison. It's never the same one. But for some reason, when when the clones teleport, if me and you clones and I teleport, all it does is switch our position. Because we clones. So I'm where you at, you where I'm at. So there you go. And Bison realized that it's a flaw he didn't fix in case the clones thought they could run from him. So all he needed was one and to scare him into teleporting. And then he could lock his ass in a chamber. He still had one out here to deal with, but once dude teleport out the chamber, he was already too weak to fight. He just beat his ass. And then he takes him back to the chamber and he round them up one by one. That was his plan. But his shelf and hook Ryu up to the Psycho Drive. And then you get on to the second, third strike. And the boss on 2 and 3 is Gil. But it clearly states that Akuma kills Gil. But once he kills him, his bitch ass resurrect. But he resurrect during the fight, which means he has the power to resurrect more than once. Or the Illuminati, like you see at the beginning of every fight, brought him back to life. That's you getting to him after Akuma killed his ass. And when you get there with Akuma, and you see them motherfuckers bringing him back to life, that's another funny part of the game because it's a time warp. And if you good with your combos, that's the reason why you supposed to beat the shit out of that nigga, because he put you in a time loop because he couldn't whoop you. And that's why Oro is the greatest fighter ever, because he was stuck in a time loop with the Illuminati. He's actually probably the original leader. Which is why Gin could never find him. And Gin can find you off your energy. So there's that. Piss. Too many kids outside. Look at the cat food though. My cat do not look like that. Who has a cat that looks like that? A gray cat. I don't have no motherfucking gray cat. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's apparent that Akuma would do anything for his kids and his baby mama. Which is apparent because this nigga got a whole beef with Heihachi. Then Heihachi gonna say, if she paid you to kill me, why you ain't kill me earlier? He said, cause your bitch ass was too weak, nigga. Told her that shit wasn't worth my time. She paid the blowjob fee. Yo! Shit. I've been drinking a lot of water. Anyway, Akuma is black. That's the only thing a black father is willing to do for you, like save you instantly. Not all of them willing to do that. But I've seen black father after black father, their life on the line when they really didn't have to. Especially to save their son from shit he shouldn't have been in. And it's common with my generation. Hydration is key. The funny thing about a black dad is a black dad don't have no fucking money. He don't have $1 million to come bail you out of jail. But he has no problem running to a burning motherfucking car and kicking window in to pull to extract you up out of that bitch, even if he burn himself up. Trust me. So if you ain't have a near-death experience, you probably think that your black father ain't shit. And then they rub that shit in your face your whole life. Like, nigga, I saved you. Give me $20. Bitch ass nigga, I ain't got $20. And then they be like, nigga, I'm your daddy. I'm teaching you. I said, give me $20. I didn't say let me borrow. Black mama will say, let me borrow, and still don't give your shit back. Them first couple $100 she get you for. But after that $100, $200, you be like, nah, fuck that. Oh, that's easy to know why they live without a resident father. You know why? Smooth, because black women traded them fathers for welfare. Now, after y'all traded them fathers for welfare, the next generation didn't respect fathers. So they bred with nothing but gay ass, breakdancing ass crackheads who was gang members. Makes sense? So now them niggas didn't want to be dads. They wanted to be gay ass gang members and crackheads. So they left y'all to raise kids by their motherfucking self. You know what I mean? And now we on to the next generation. Which ain't my generation. Well, it would be my generation. We was there for our kids, most of us. But again, how well do you expect a millennial to be there for their kids when their parents were both crackheads who decided to fuck and have kids? And they daddy, he a half gay crackhead who want to break dance all the time. Like, who the fuck? You know what I mean? How the fuck you expect this motherfucker to be the next motherfucking Nobel Peace Prize winner? It's funny. Y'all never think about how my son with a Nobel Peace Prize if I get this nigga some book. Y'all never think about that shit. Y'all don't even think, well, my son be a gay crackhead like this nigga. Y'all don't even think that. Black women, your risk assessment is terrible. You know what I mean? She got the streets hungry. Smartest thing I ever said. I got a lot of smart shit to say. That's why I don't have no kids. Because you know how black women feel about smart black men. They deserve to die and rot and live in a car in motherfucking below 20-degree weather. Meanwhile, they tall ass, useless ass boyfriend who has never anything smart to say. He's not good at anything, not even the video games he plays all day. Can't even change a tire. Neither can their light-skinned boyfriend. Failed at everything. They even failed at being thugs. Like, how you was a thug and got shot 17 times? Nigga, you're not a thug. You kept getting shot. You a victim. You's a victim. You's a tough-ass victim, but you's a victim. These niggas, boy. And you can't blame them. They don't have the genetics to be hard. You can't just decide as a man you're gonna be hard. That ain't how it works. Especially if your daddy a faggot, his daddy was a faggot, his daddy was a faggot, his daddy was a faggot. Y'all specialize in submission, not aggression, not oppression. Instead of being a thug, you should have been a fucking sheriff. Aggressive submission. But you're not smart enough to figure that out because your mama didn't bless you with the proper thought process because she don't have it herself, so she couldn't give it to you, and she didn't find a man with one. They'll never think about that shit till they 60. And they pussy don't work no more. Soon as that coochie motherfucking stall like an old-ass 1930s motherfucking pickup truck on a cartoon and spit out that last egg. Oh, I should have gave some pussy to a real nigga. But it's too late then. Because You be the homo thug's grandma by then. Now your gay ass run around the community, your gay ass grandsons run around the community sucking dick and shooting people. Damn, the women used to be safe. Yeah, but you showed the men it was somewhere else to get their dick sucked, bitch. That was your main fucking advantage. You didn't have to cook, you didn't have to clean, you just had to know how to suck some dick. Men was stupid. We didn't know that other men sucked dick. And then when we found out, we were still like, no, we ain't fuck with the men who suck dick. But y'all gave some pussy to the few men who was like, yeah, I'll let a man suck my dick. Stupid bitches. That's why they don't respect you. Damn. You ain't got nothing to offer. You can't cook, you can't clean. You been giving up that coochie. All old men, you say that. Bitch been giving that coochie since she was 10. What you need with that bitch by the time she 30? 20 years of used coochie by the end, man. And if 20 years of coochie, I mean, what about 40 years? And then black women is under this motherfucking myth that coochie don't expire, the coochie don't go bad, the coochie don't need no training. Bitch, you tripping. Coochie do go bad. You know the coochie is bad when you don't have no repeat customers. I'm just saying, man. Coochie's supposed to keep them knocking. What you doing? What you doing with that coochie right now? If you got some weak coochie, you gonna be knocking. Like, what you doing with that? Busy? Oh, it's like, yeah, busy. You must be gay. No, bitch. Fucking you is like sticking my dick in a Goodyear tire. Fuck you, bitch. And the more miles pussy got, pussy work like a car. The more miles it got on it, the less power it got originally from the factory. I'm just telling you the truth. I ain't saying go out there and men should be trying to get like what I consider, you know, prototype pussy. You know what I mean? Nah, stay away from prototype. That makes you a pedophile. So you don't need prototype. You need production. You know what I mean? And when it's fresh off the production line, you know what I mean? Around that time, it's still, you don't buy it. You know why? Because every new vehicle off the line has factory defects and problems that they don't want to admit to yet. So you gotta wait till it's like 5, 6 years old. That way, this bitch like 26, 27, she done had a look, you know what I mean? And it ain't gonna be all that bullshit that a young bitch gonna be giving you around 18, 19. So, with that being said, you know what I mean? Coochie is equivalent miles in that time. You know what I mean? And what kind of coochie do you got? Do you got like police cruiser coochie? That's durable coochie, and it can stand more miles, but how many auto miles on that joint? You know what I mean? How many high-speed chases on that joint? Was it a freeway car? I need to know these things as a man. You know what I mean? Here you bitches come with this Kentucky Derby ass coochie. Don't nobody want this Kentucky Derby coochie, bitch. That's the worst type of coochie. You gay the coochie, everybody done bang the coochie and everything. Bitch, get away from me. Beat up ass coochie. Gotta replace every panel in this motherfucker. Nobody wants this coochie. It's funny how bitches just start giving away coochie because they ain't equipped with certain features. Oh, I'm gonna give away coochie. I ain't got no trunk space. Why the fuck does that matter, bitch? Don't just start giving away coochie, stupid bitch. That shit crazy, man. And women think that if they play dumb, that makes it so. Just because you act like you don't know that you putting miles on that coochie, that don't mean that we ain't gonna treat you like you ain't putting no miles on that coochie, bitch. We don't give a fuck what you was paying attention to when the motherfucker was talking. You shouldn't have been tooting cocaine and sucking dick. You should have been paying attention when the motherfucker was talking. And now you old bitches trying to call somebody a motherfucking rapist or a pedophile because the younger bitches like a nigga. They like these old niggas because all you bitches gave them to breed with was y'all fag ass sons. They don't want them gay ass little niggas. Them little niggas gay as shit. Shit, I don't want to be in the store with them. Them niggas so gay. Can't trust them niggas behind you. They always behind you giggling and looking at your booty and wearing tight ass clothes and horse playing with their guys. Like, they gay. They just gay. And then bitches don't never want to admit they son gay. Why you gotta see him fuck up with like 9 women before you admit that he gay? Dude gay. Let him be gay. You should expect him to be gay. His daddy gay. Shit, you done had 4 kids by his gay ass daddy. You expect none of them 4 boys to be gay. All right, bitch, you tripping. But yeah. Another thing these young bitches realize is that these niggas don't have the genetics to fight back because they realize that warriors are not fucking made, they're produced. We're starting to realize that. So no, they don't want to be fucking your son. He ain't even got a beard or Adam's apple. Get the fuck out of here. None of that says warrior, nigga. You get a beard just because you're a warrior. They done figured that much out. Who the fuck you think nation out there? Young women. To let you know, bitch, they coming for these niggas with the beards. The same ones y'all said was weird. The same ones y'all said was always dirty. The same ones y'all said need to get a job. You know what I mean? Y'all can keep, they letting you old bitches keep these weak ass factory workers and these undercover dope fiends and these breakdancing ass niggas. They letting y'all keep them all, keep them all, keep them all. That's why they digging into the motherfucking archives and going back and pulling OGs like me. I'm telling you, just like that. And that's what's really going on around this bitch. They're like, nope, I'm getting a 2-door Chevy truck. I ain't bullshit. This shit ain't for play. They sick and tired of having to argue with their boyfriend about whose shoes go in the closet. No need to buy a bigger closet. Just get a new man, because a real nigga ain't finna argue with you about shit in the closet. A real nigga keep his shoes in a fucking bag. You don't want them in a bag because they're gonna be dirty and curled up. You want them to look presentable when he with you. But truth about it is, I'm a grown ass man. I kick my shoes under the fucking bed and forget about them. Bitch, your nephews would be over there and be under the bed like, me and Uncle are the same shoe size. Car these brand airbags. I'd be like, yeah, take them. You'd be mad like, the Valentine's Day shoes. You could take them out the Valentine's Day. I'd be like, take them now. Because I'm not going to wear that shit. I'm going to get it dirty. I'm just going to fuck it up. I'm a guy. I got like 5 boxes pent up in the fucking corner where my shoes are at. And it's still a problem. Because she's still going to be like, can you move your shoes to the other side? No, bitch. That's my corner in the closet. I don't have nothing else in the closet but that fucking corner. And I moved my tools. You said it was getting your heels dirty. I moved the fucking tools, bitch. Not moving my shoes, too. Well, don't put your work shoes in there, then. It's my closet. Crazy ass black or Asian lady. Insert name here. Can't do shit in your house. I thought I lived here too. I thought we was co-bunkies. I thought we was bunkies. Why you not sharing nothing with me? Everything here is yours except my side of the bed, so you can lay on me. Or I can cuddle with you. Bitch, don't share shit. They wonder why men don't want to come in the room. It's like living with my big sister. Bitch, no. I don't like your room. Fuck your room. It's not our room. It's your room. Your shit's everywhere. It's all your shit. It's barely any of my shit. And I don't give a fuck about the TV. Every time I turn on the game, you want to watch some shit. I don't want to do it. Y'all still here? I'm cracking jokes.